Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about In the Tall Grass. In the Tall Grass is a 2019 horror based on Stephen King's 2012 book. Is it a short story or is it a full novel book? I also don't know the difference between a book and a novel. Pardon. Directed by Vincenzo Natali. He's done a bunch of horror movies, so at least we have, I hope, a specialist on our hands. The actors in this movie are fine. We've got Patrick Wilson, Avery Whitted, Leisla de Oliveira, Will Bowie Jr. Patrick Wilson is from Insidious, link in the description for that review, and The Conjuring. And Will Bowie Jr. is from Gifted, also link in the description for that review. So what's the movie about? We meet Cal and his sister Becky, who is pregnant. They are traveling and make a quick stop so that Becky can throw up a little bit. They hear a kid calling for help from the field across the road. This field, obviously, is filled with some tall grass. They go inside and soon get lost. With some smart thinking, they figure out that this place, this field of tall grass, does not make any sense. Their voices are moving around in nonsensical ways. They seem to teleport around, but the movie dives more into that later. But know that something is wrong here. You definitely can tell. They come across some other people lost in the grass as well. Ross, his wife Natalie, and his son Tobin. Becky's baby daddy Travis joins a bit later as well. That's pretty much everyone. Most of the lore and the timeline is explained when Travis shows up. It's not a plot twist, it just explains more about how the tall grass works, but I'm not going to go into it, it's a bit confusing. Also, in the middle of the field is a big ass rock. This rock holds some interesting secrets. For example, if you touch it, then you understand how the field works and can navigate it correctly. But you could also go completely crazy when you touch it and never want to leave. Very strange. Like I said, I won't spoil all the details. I mean, without context, it might not make any sense anyway. But basically, some of them figure out how to escape, and that's basically the movie. So, this movie isn't as scary as it is unnerving and disturbing. There are only a few jump scares, but what really got me hooked was the mystery behind the tall grass itself. Were the plants itself haunted? Was it the field it was in? Was it the rock? Was it all a vessel for a powerful ghost? There's an interesting mystery to unpack, and I'm sure the book gives us more details. The movie definitely does not. It does remain a mystery. I liked watching and figuring out how it all worked. What is the rules in this field, you know? I will be looking up theories online for sure. The acting is pretty good, except for Tobin. I don't know, maybe it's just because he's a kid actor, but everyone else was fine in comparison, but Tobin just, you know. The shots are really cool. Sometimes it shows the top-down perspective of the grass busy shifting, and that's them moving around. Cool. There are some psychological sequences with grass, like getting into their internal organs, which I have a feeling is like a mental thing. The plant people are creepy too. Again, I'm not going to spoil how, but yeah. But there is some plot that you could say is cliche. In most horror movies, it's just random people trying to survive something terrible. At least they tried to put some character background in. Like, Cal and Travis fight because Travis abandoned Becky, but he actually regretted it all along. Don't worry, long story. These characters actually have some depth, so we care about them a little bit, and their actions actually have meaning, so it's not just, oh no, I don't want to die. It's like, you know, I have to note a few things. There is a bit of gore, but nothing over the top. There's also CGI when they zoom in on some grass. Not the worst CGI I've ever seen, but you can tell it's CGI. And lastly, the music is fine, standard horror movie music. With all that being said, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. I liked it. It was creepy. There was some mystery. Acting is pretty solid. This is a good movie. Side rant. I see this movie is rated like 5 out of 10 and 3 out of 10 online. I absolutely disagree. Those scores are way too low. They say the grass just gets boring to look at all the time. Yeah, technically, yes, there's grass everywhere because they're in a field of grass. But I honestly can't trust these guys with movies, man. Like, you don't have to trust my opinion, but definitely don't just go out and see, oh, this movie's rated 3 out of 10 or 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. Movies are good. People just want to hate for no reason. And I like to hate, but it's when there are mistakes or the plot is written badly. So I won't hate for no reason. I will give a perfectly valid reason for hate. Anyway, that's all. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.